Inside me there were once butterflies that flew around every time something my heart feels soft. Inside me those butterflies have outgrown their habitat. I am fighting demons in my stomach. I have swallowed my country whole by accident. I have generations of history keeping my spine up. And now my spine feels weak. I can remember the smell of air. Like my history was decaying on mountains, but the mountains seemed happy to home them, and now I'm not happy to hold my country inside of me. Because I've swallowed several more alongside my own. It's her eyes that remind me that I have a beast inside me. It's not my home, it's hers. But how can I forget that my home was once inside of her? No one wants to talk. Everyone wants to listen. So I thought the easiest way was to unleash this in rhythm. There is a corrupt system inside my mind that tells me every decision I ever made led to right now. That I am one story in 4.5 billion, but one story that could have maybe made a difference. There are no tears to cry, not in this one. I bleed hoping the civilians of my home would leak out of my system, but they don't. They never do. I swallowed my country whole, my decision. Because although half my home is her, half of my home is my own skin, and her home is there and I'm struggling to stay in. Everyone tell me that there's no time. But now I'm waking up, realizing everything is far from a daydream, more like a nightmare. Because this is Pakistan inside of me, Saudi Arabia inside of me, Iran inside of me, Yemen inside of me, and America's holding onto my throat. And I don't want to swallow, because I can't take any more responsibility for hiding. I want to shove my hand down my throat like it's bulimia all over again. Throw them up and fight. Put down your weapons and argue this out. Talk, scream, shout. No winners or losers. I want to tell them that no one owns land, that we are all made of tiny grains of sand, and to never forget that this world isn't ours. We are only ever renting it, so we need to look after it for the generations of tomorrow. That people may suffer now, but the future will have to deal with the consequences of mistakes that are not theirs, like we are dealing with consequences of mistakes that are not ours. I want to tell them that they're replicating the mistakes that were there before they were born. That this is more than one mistake. This is more than one mistake. This is actually butterflies sick of being beautiful, so they chipped each other's wings and they got angry why they couldn't fly.